Have you ever imagined what it would be like to turn your thoughts into reality in a practical and powerful way? This idea might sound like something out of a magic tale, but in fact, it has deep roots in science and practices that anyone can develop. The secret lies in understanding that our mind is an extraordinary tool capable of shaping the world around us. We live in a universe full of mysteries where invisible forces such as energy, vibration, and frequency govern everything that exists. From the tiniest particles to massive celestial bodies, everything is in constant motion, in a harmonic dance of energy that defines the essence of reality. And within us, this same energy pulses, connecting us to the cosmos in ways we are only beginning to understand. Throughout history, remarkable individuals have explored these connections, seeking ways to align their intentions with universal forces. Nikola Tesla was one such brilliant mind, a man who saw the universe not only as it is, but as it could be. He understood that thoughts are forms of energy and that, by shaping them with clarity, we can tune them to the outcomes we desire. But what does it mean to align oneself with these invisible laws? Think of the universe as a grand symphony. Every desire, every goal we have, has its own melody, its own unique frequency. When we adjust our internal energy to resonate in harmony with these frequencies, something magical begins to happen. Apparent barriers disappear and new possibilities emerge in our path. This is not just philosophy or spirituality, but a principle that can be observed in science and human behavior. Studies show that our intentions, when combined with focus and emotion, have the power to influence even our biology, restructuring our mental patterns. These changes create a fertile ground for our goals to become reality. However, understanding these laws is just the beginning. True transformation happens when we learn to apply them practically in our daily lives. Tesla said that imagination is the workshop where the future is shaped. Therefore, visualizing our aspirations with clarity is like sculpting the reality we wish to achieve step by step. Imagine for a moment what you most desire to accomplish. Think about the details, the colors, the sounds, and the emotions that moment would bring. This visualization is not just daydreaming, but a way to build a bridge between the present and the future. It is the first step to transforming something abstract into something concrete. Of course, this process requires more than desire or positive thinking. It demands consistency, focus, and above all, action. Aligning with the universe also means being willing to take the necessary steps for the opportunities created by energy to manifest. It's not enough to imagine. You must build. Tesla believed that the human mind is an incredibly powerful receiver and transmitter of energy. When we think of something with intensity, we emit a frequency that echoes in the universe. If we are aligned with that frequency, we receive back the opportunities and resources necessary to achieve our goals. The key is balancing intention and action. Many of us, however, get distracted by doubts and fears, disrupting this harmony. The good news is that by recognizing these challenges, we can work to overcome them. It is in this effort that we find the true power to create the reality we desire. So, what do you want to create in your life? How can you align your thoughts, emotions, and actions to transform your goals into something tangible? Understanding these invisible laws is like learning a new language, a language that connects you to the infinite possibilities around you. Everything in the universe, from the smallest atoms to the vast galaxies, is composed of energy. This energy is in constant motion, vibrating at different frequencies that give shape and function to everything around us. Think of sound waves, which transform vibrations into sounds we can hear, or light, which travels as waves at unimaginable speeds, revealing colors and shapes. These are just a few examples of how energy manifests in our daily lives. This understanding that the universe is driven by energy is not new. Ancient thinkers already believed in an invisible force that connects everything and everyone. Nikola Tesla, however, went beyond these beliefs and delved deeply into the science behind it. He saw the world as a vast energetic field where everything, including thoughts, actions, and intentions, had its own unique frequency. In his studies and inventions, Tesla understood that energy is not static, but a dynamic flow that can be directed. He viewed frequencies as keys to unlocking the secrets of nature. It was through this understanding that he was able to visualize and create solutions far ahead of his time. For Tesla, everything in the universe vibrated according to precise and universal laws. But what does this mean for our lives? Just as a radio station tunes into a specific frequency to transmit its signal, our thoughts and emotions also emit frequencies. When we are aligned with what we desire, whether it's a goal, a dream, or an aspiration, we adjust our internal frequency to resonate with these intentions. This creates a stronger connection with the opportunities that help us achieve what we seek. This idea may seem abstract, but it has concrete roots in our everyday experience. Imagine, for instance, when you're in an environment where people are happy and excited. You feel that energy, and often, your own mood shifts to match the room's atmosphere. The same happens with the frequencies of our thoughts. They interact with the world around us, influencing what we attract into our lives. Tesla knew that this resonance was not just a philosophical concept, but a practical tool. He believed that by adjusting our internal frequency, which includes our thoughts, emotions, and intentions, we could attract the conditions needed to manifest our desires. He called this tuning into the frequencies of the universe, something he applied both in his inventions and in his worldview. This idea of resonance can be observed in simple phenomena such as two nearby pendulums synchronizing their movements over time. Similarly, when we adjust our internal energy, we attract situations, people, and resources aligned with our objectives. This is the power of frequencies in action. But aligning our internal frequency requires more than just positive thoughts. It demands focus, clear intention, and a deep connection with what we truly want. Tesla believed that to create something extraordinary, one must first visualize the goal with such clarity that it already feels real. This clarity helps adjust the mental and emotional frequency to attract what is necessary. This means that by understanding we are part of this universal energy field, we can use it to our advantage. We can choose to tune our minds and hearts to the frequencies that correspond to our dreams. Just as Tesla used his mind as a tool to turn ideas into inventions, we can use our internal frequencies to shape the reality around us. Therefore, the universe is not merely an empty space where things happen randomly. It is a living field of energy and vibration where each of us plays an active role. The more we understand how these forces work, the more we can use them to create meaningful changes in our lives. Aligning our internal frequencies is the first step toward transforming intentions into reality. Visualization is the act of purposefully creating mental images, a practice that allows us to shape abstract thoughts into concrete visions of something we wish to achieve. More than just imagining, visualization involves emotionally connecting with these images as if they were already real. It is a powerful tool to align mind, body, and action, directing our energy to turn dreams into tangible goals. Nikola Tesla, known for his brilliant mind and innovative vision, was a master of this practice. Before putting any idea on paper or building his experiments, Tesla mentally projected every detail. He reported being able to visualize his inventions so clearly that he could test them in his mind, adjusting parts and mechanisms without needing a physical prototype. This ability to transform mental images into reality was crucial to his genius and success. However, visualization is not exclusive to great inventors like Tesla. It is also a common practice in areas such as sports, where high-performance athletes visualize every detail of their competitions. For example, runners imagine the feeling of crossing the finish line, swimmers visualize the fluidity of their movements, and basketball players mentally recreate the act of making the perfect shot. Studies show that this practice not only improves performance, but also activates brain areas linked to the actual execution of tasks. This process works because the human mind does not differentiate between a lived experience and a vividly imagined one. When we visualize something in detail, we activate the same neural circuits that would be triggered if we were actually performing the action. This strengthens connections in the brain, preparing it to react more effectively when we face real situations. Beyond sports, visualization has also been widely applied in personal and professional development. People aspiring to achieve significant goals, such as starting a business, earning a promotion, or finding balance in their lives, use visualization to create a mental rehearsal of what they desire. They imagine not just the final outcome, but also the steps necessary to achieve it, creating a mental roadmap that guides them toward their objectives. Tesla believed that imagination was one of the most powerful tools we possess. He said that by visualizing something with clarity and emotion, we create a mental model that guides our actions and decisions. This practice transforms what seemed impossible into something attainable, because by visualizing our desires, we begin to notice opportunities that previously went unnoticed. The power of visualization lies in its ability to connect our thoughts and emotions in alignment. When you visualize a goal in every detail, from its appearance, sounds, to the physical sensations it brings, you are training your brain to act as if that result is already real. This emotional connection strengthens motivation, reduces fear of failure, and boosts self-confidence. For instance, imagine someone preparing for an important job interview. Instead of just studying questions and answers, this person can spend a few minutes visualizing the interview as a success. They imagine walking into the room with confidence, answering questions clearly, and feeling satisfied at the end. This practice not only helps reduce anxiety, but also increases the chances of a positive performance. Visualization is not about escaping reality, but influencing it. Just as Tesla used his mind to anticipate and solve problems, we can use visualization to create a mental map that guides us to our goals. By aligning our thoughts and emotions with the future we desire, we shape the reality around us more consciously and intentionally. Visualization is a practice accessible to everyone, regardless of our goals or circumstances. Whether to achieve something grand or overcome small daily challenges, it reminds us that we have the power to create and transform the world, starting with the images we form in our minds. This is the foundation for realizing dreams, as Tesla showed us, and building a future aligned with our deepest desires. It all begins with a clear goal, something you truly want to achieve. Choosing this goal is the first step, and simplicity is key here. Think about what truly matters to you, something meaningful and motivating. It could be a big dream, like starting your own business, or something more immediate, like improving your health or strengthening a relationship. What's important is that this goal deeply resonates with your values and desires. Now that you have this goal in mind, it's time to visualize it. Close your eyes for a moment and bring this image to your mind, as if you were watching a movie where you are the main character. Imagine the scene with as much detail as possible. Where are you? What does the environment around you look like? What are the colors, objects, and people involved in this vision? The richer your mental image, the more powerful the connection you will create. Don't just observe and engage all your senses in this visualization. What do you hear in this moment? Is it the sound of laughter, applause, or perhaps comforting silence? What do you feel as you touch this scene? Perhaps the texture of a surface, the warmth of the sun, or the cool breeze on your skin. The smell of the environment matters too. It could be the aroma of coffee in your new cafe, the scent of flowers in a garden, or the smell of fresh pages from a book you've written. Even taste can be present, like the flavor of a celebratory meal. Next, connect emotionally with this vision. Ask yourself, how do you feel experiencing this moment? Is it joy? Pride? A sense of accomplishment? Allow yourself to fully dive into this emotion and feel it spreading throughout your body. This emotional connection is what brings visualization to life, creating a powerful bond between your mind and your goal. Let's put this into practice with a simple, guided exercise. If possible, close your eyes now. Take a few deep breaths to calm yourself and focus. Imagine something you deeply want to achieve. It could be something small, like completing a project, or something big, like transforming your career. Now immerse yourself in this scene. See yourself exactly where you want to be. Observe the environment closely and take in all its details. Allow the sounds of this moment to fill your mind. It could be the sound of people celebrating with you, the rustling of the wind outdoors, or soft music playing in the background. Feel the physical sensations this moment brings. The comfort of being there, the energy of accomplishment, or the calm of a dream realized. Breathe deeply and take in the scent of this environment as if you were already living this experience. Now ask yourself, what are you feeling emotionally? Let this emotion grow within you. Feel the gratitude, joy, excitement, or peace this moment brings. Allow this emotion to become so strong that it overflows, filling every corner of your mind. When you're ready, open your eyes slowly, but hold on to this feeling. Write down what you visualized, including the details that stood out most and how you felt. This practice not only keeps your goal alive in your mind, but also creates an internal roadmap that guides your actions and decisions. By repeating this exercise regularly, you begin transforming that mental image into a guiding force for your decisions. Your mind becomes more focused, your body more prepared, and your actions more aligned with what you want to achieve. This is more than just dreaming. It's preparing to create the reality you desire, one step at a time. While visualization is a powerful tool, it doesn't always yield the expected results for everyone. This is often due to common obstacles that can limit its effectiveness. One of the most frequent is a lack of clarity. When we don't have a precise vision of what we want, our mind struggles to direct energy and focus toward a specific goal. Vague desires like, I want to be happy, or I want to be successful, may sound inspiring but fail to provide a clear path for actionable steps. Another significant challenge is limiting beliefs. These are deeply rooted ideas that make us doubt our abilities or what's possible to achieve. For instance, you might aspire to start a business but secretly believe you're not good enough or don't have luck, which can sabotage your efforts before you even begin. Such beliefs act as invisible barriers, blocking the flow of energy visualization needs to materialize into reality. Additionally, everyday distractions play a major role. We live in a world full of constant stimuli, social media, work, commitments, all competing for our attention. This makes it difficult to maintain the focus required for visualization to be consistent and effective. When our mind is scattered, it's like trying to adjust the focus of a lens that keeps shifting. The goal becomes blurry and unattainable. It's crucial to understand that visualization is not a magical solution. Creating mental images and emotionally connecting with them is just the start. For it to work, it must be paired with consistent, aligned actions. Many fall into the trap of believing that imagining something is enough for it to manifest. But the truth is that visualization should be seen as an internal guide, not a shortcut. Without action, the energy it generates cannot transform into concrete results. Overcoming these blocks begins with a simple but essential step: self-awareness. First, Take a moment to reflect on what you truly want. Ask yourself, is my goal clear? Or is there something within me resisting this objective? Acknowledging limiting beliefs or self-sabotaging thoughts is the first step to addressing them. You can challenge these beliefs directly, seeking evidence that contradicts them, or replace them with positive and empowering affirmations. To combat distractions, create a dedicated time and space for visualization. This could be in the morning, before the demands of the day take over, or at night when everything is quieter. During these moments, turn off your phone, find a quiet spot, and focus on your practice. Consistency is key. Even 5 minutes a day can create significant change over time. Another critical aspect is combining visualization with action. After visualizing a goal, ask yourself, what is the smallest step I can take today to get closer to this? It might be researching, having a conversation, or even adopting a new habit. Each small action builds momentum, keeping your energy aligned with your desire and reinforcing your belief that it's achievable. Visualization, paired with clarity, consistency, and deliberate action, becomes a transformative process. It not only keeps your goal vivid in your mind, but also empowers you to take meaningful steps toward turning your dreams into reality. Resilience also plays a vital role in this process. Challenges and setbacks are inevitable along the way. Instead of viewing them as signs of failure, see them as opportunities to grow and learn. Each obstacle overcome strengthens your determination and refines your strategy, bringing you closer to your goals. Remember that visualization is a practice that improves over time. Don't give up if the results aren't immediate. The more you dedicate yourself, the more aligned your mind will be with your desires, and the more naturally you will act in accordance with them. By combining clarity, focus, consistent actions, and resilience, you transform the visualization of an abstract dream into a powerful process of real transformation. What is your greatest dream? Close your eyes for a moment and think about it. What makes your heart beat faster? What do you imagine when you think about the future you truly desire? Identifying this dream is the first step to starting to shape your reality. And now, the most important question: what can you do today to visualize it clearly? Imagine that every thought and emotion aligned with your goal is like a seed planted in fertile soil. With the right care, they grow, transforming into something tangible and real. But it is necessary to start, and the ideal moment for this is now. No matter the size of your goal, taking the first step, whether through visualization or a small action, is what creates movement and transformation. When you bring clear and emotional images of what you desire into your mind, you are not just dreaming but defining a path. Visualization, combined with consistent action, transforms ideas into a powerful roadmap that guides your decisions and energy. This is the power that Tesla understood and applied so well in his life and inventions. The future you desire is not distant or unattainable. It already exists, waiting for you to tune your mind and energy to bring it into the present. Each step you take, each effort you make, brings you closer to what you want most. The secret is to trust the process and the strength within you to shape the world around you. Even if doubts and challenges arise along the way, remember that they are part of the journey. It is in overcoming these moments that we find not only success but also the strongest and most resilient version of ourselves. Your ability to visualize, act, and persist is what determines what you will be able to achieve. The beauty of this process lies in the simplicity of starting. There are no complicated requirements or insurmountable obstacles. All you need is a moment of focus and the willingness to imagine what you desire with intensity and passion. This is your power, and no one can take it away from you. Remember that the universe is energy, and you are part of this vibrant energy. Every thought and action you align with your dream creates a resonance that echoes around you. By trusting this process, you become a co-creator of your own future, guided by the invisible laws that Tesla so well understood. So, what will your first step be today? Maybe it's closing your eyes and visualizing. Perhaps it's writing down your goals. Or maybe it's something small yet meaningful, like changing how you think about yourself. Whatever the step, it holds power and it matters. As Tesla wisely said, the present is theirs. The future, for which I have really worked, is mine. Now it's your turn to work for the future you desire. It's already waiting for you, just reach out and start shaping it, one thought and one action at a time. If you enjoyed this content and want to continue exploring inspiring topics like this, subscribe to the channel now. That way, you won't miss any upcoming videos and can keep learning how to transform your dreams into reality. Share this video with friends and family who can also benefit from this powerful message. The more people who have access to these ideas, the greater the positive impact we can create together. And we'd love to hear from you. Write in the comments, what is your greatest dream and how do you plan to start visualizing it? Let's interact and build a community of people focused on achieving their goals. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.